Hello, everybody. Welcome to another daily dose. I'm sorry today is going up a little bit later than usual. It's Sunday, not much going on. I try to see if I had more stuff to bring you today, but today is a short one. So let's get started. AMD discloses like 31 new CPU vulnerabilities and, of course, issues a patch guidance. The main thing with these vulnerabilities is mainly like mobile CPUs and some Epic CPUs. So usually not much of the main stream CPUs like the 5000 series, 4000 series from desktop CPUs. So not much to worry about. It says here like the 2000, 3005, and 6000 and some Athlon series, but it's all regarding mobile processors. This can be handled with some BIOS update. There is not much information how much it will impact this kind of impact the performance of the CPUs, because when you patch this kind of vulnerabilities, usually has some hit performance because of the processes running. When you want to avoid certain vulnerabilities to be exploited, there is always a certain impact. Sometimes it's like marginal, you don't even notice, and sometimes can be noticeable in some processes that you are running with your PC, but there is no data regarding this. So it's kind of a PSA, just to be aware if you have like a mobile CPU mainly, because a lot of the other ones that usually brings attention is the Epic ones. Usually they are used in data center processors, so it's more about corporation stuff. But yeah, this is the main thing. If you have like a mobile of this series, that from 2000 to 6000 CPU families, just be aware you can patch that up with a BIOS update. Basically, that's it. Now for games. The guys from Skull and Bones, the game that is delayed like 5, 6, I don't know, almost 10 times, they showed new gameplay, and I saw the old thing, all the thing there, like I think 28 minutes, half an hour, give or take. It's not bad, but yeah, it's not impressive. That's for sure. The title says everything. It's not impressive. Even in their sorry. Even in their stream, they didn't show off basically almost any gameplay. They saw like 2-3 minutes of like an I don't know, following a kind of a quest. They went like a naval battling there, similar to like the Assassin's Creed 4, the Black Flag, when you try to attack outposts. But there's some twists here and there, but it's not impressive. It seems too basic for my taste. They didn't show anything like trying to simulate like multiplayer stuff. Just went about like a side stuff from the game, which is like following a quest of some crown that you want to find, and then you have to go around in places to find out. They try to show up a little bit the environments, but as it says here, it's not impressive. So I'm not impressed with this game so far. If you want some naval battling, just replay Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It's an excellent game for the time that it comes. Still, it's very playable. The assassination stuff seems a little bit outdated, but the parkour, the environments, they are very good still. At least the last time I played, like 6 years ago, it was still good. Yeah, I don't want to ramble too much about this kind of delays and everything. But yeah, let's go to the next one, which is that Space Remake, which is, for all intents and purposes, seems to be on the good path for a good or even an excellent game. They are showing off here some 4K, that it can run 4K 30 FPS, should be with some kind of or even with the 1440p 60 frames per second, but I think this is like with upscaling technology. Usually it's how it is. If a desktop cannot run this with the same kind of hardware than a console, you might expect always some, maybe here like the DLSS quality kind of upscaling stuff. and here maybe performance-wise, I don't know. But yeah, but the main thing from this article here, it's for the PC stuff. So the minimums, it's kind of low. 8600 iCore i5 or a Ryzen 5 to 2600. 16 gigabytes of RAM, acceptable for all the new stuff that is coming out. The minimum now, it's starting to be the minimum requirements is 16 gigabytes of RAM. The GPUs here, an RX 5700 or a GTX 1070. I don't know what kind of resolution and frame rates and quality settings they are trying to strive for here, but I assume 1080 60 frames per second, maybe, in low settings, because it's an old GPU, not much of a VRAM memory here. The game seems, I think it's remade in Unreal Engine, no, Frost Engine, which is kind of an engine that pulls a little bit on your hardware. But yeah, but for the recommended ones, I suppose at minimum from the GPU and CPU, which is like the 5600X, and for Intel 11600K. They are very recent ones. This is the last generation, not the current one, and this is also one of the latest. The 11th generation, not the best one. But yeah, they are very recent CPUs, and even the GPUs like the 6700 XT. This one is older. I don't know if it is because of like VRAM or the architecture here, but I suppose there might be targeting here minimum for recommended, I don't know, 1080p 60 frames per second, like very high quality settings, or 1440p medium settings 60 frames per second. I'm not sure, because for 4K I suppose you're going to need like I don't know, 69 or 6800 XT from AMD, and probably a 80 class card from like 4080, or the new 4000 series to reach like a stable 4K 60 frames, like high settings, I suppose. I don't know. They are not showing this info for us. What are the quality settings and all the resolution and frame rates they are trying to reach here with this kind of hardware? But the recommended ones are you need to have like almost an up-to-date one for you to run this properly. But yeah, the engine is it's like a new version of the engine, the Frostbite engine, I think, because this is EA. But yeah, continue with that Space Remake. Supposedly now we have like they are going to try to introduce new side quests and some story beats here. From what I read here from the article, I don't know if they're trying to infer that we might have some like choice stuff here. I'm not sure, because if they mention here is Isaac isn't just taking orders anymore. I don't know if in the game they changed like a little bit the story wise in terms of action, that you are trying to solve the issues in a more engineer path, because Isaac is the protagonist is an engineer. So I don't know, I don't remember quite well all the beats of the story in the original. But I like what they are trying to strive for all the videos that I saw, all the interviews, and I saw plenty of them throughout these years, because this is one of my favorite games of all time in terms of like horror, third person horror games. I like it very much. All the story beats and how the gameplay is dealt with the original. I always had interest in this game. I played at least 5 times, if not mistaken, throughout the years since 2008. Sorry, but yeah, I think the game is going to be very good. In terms of visual, it's going to be very good. The story-wise is going to be more fulfilled, because we have all the background now, all the background story and the lore associated with the franchise itself. So I think they are going it's going to be a little bit more trickier to maintain the mystery, because a lot of persons know what is behind of all this, all the MacGuffins per se that you have to do, and all the things that you do, and all the intentions behind of the villains and everything. You know why it is, and why it happens, and what and how it happens. But but yeah, they are trying to tweak the story a little bit to come up with some few surprises and everything. And I think it's going to be minimum a very good game, I think. But I'm optimistical, but skeptic otherwise. We are going to wait for some reviews, and I will bring up some more updates, because it's almost like 10 days or something like that the game comes. I think 28 January, 27 January, not even 10 days from now. No, more. Sorry, 12 days from now. But yeah, this is the updates for today. Don't have any gaming deals. I think the ones that I brought in the last video, or at least the last two videos, are still up. So please refer to them if you're looking for gaming deals on Steam or GOG. I usually leave them. The Epic Game Store is still available until the at least 4 more days, I think. So basically that is it, guys. I'm going to wrap up here for today, and I'm going to wrap up with my GoFundMe for me to upgrade my PC, to deliver better and more content for my private clients. See if I start doing some video stuff there for them, and also in my free spare time continue to do the videos that I'm doing here, the daily ones, plus more. I want to start doing some script videos, and for that I need a PC for editing everything that I want to say and to put on the video itself, and plus the gameplay series that I stopped doing 6 years ago. Basically that's it, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day. I will see you in the next one. Till then, Kunamy Master out.